In a small, quiet village lived a donkey. Not just any donkey, but one whose heart was full of patience and whose spirit was unbreakable. Every single day, from the first light of dawn until the stars began to sprinkle the night sky, this donkey worked. He carried heavy sacks of grain to the mill, pulled carts overflowing with vegetables to the market, and hauled firewood from the forest. His back often ached, his legs grew tired, and thirst would parch his throat, but you would never hear a single complaint from him. While other animals in the village would often grumble about their tasks, our donkey remained silent and steadfast. He saw the farmer's tired hands and the family that depended on their daily bread. He knew his work was important, a small but vital part of the village's life. So he lowered his head and pushed forward, one step at a time, finding strength in his purpose. He believed that every effort, no matter how small or unnoticed, held value. Years passed. The donkey grew older, his coat turning a lighter shade of gray, his steps a little slower. Many of the younger, stronger animals would sometimes mock him. They'd say, "Look at the old fool, still working so hard for nothing. What has all his silence and hard work ever gotten him?" The donkey heard their words, but he let them roll off his back like raindrops. He didn't work for their praise or for recognition. He worked because it was the right thing to do. His reward was in the doing, in the service itself. One scorching summer, a severe drought fell upon the land. The rivers dried up, the crops withered, and a deep sense of despair settled over the village. The villagers and their animals grew weak from hunger and thirst. The once strong animals who had mocked the old donkey now lay in the shade, too weak to move, their complaints fading into weary sighs. There was only one well left with any water, and it was far away, over a steep and treacherous mountain pass that no one dared to cross. The villagers had almost given up hope. But then the old donkey, who had conserved his energy through years of disciplined work, slowly got to his feet. He looked towards the mountain, his eyes filled with a familiar, quiet determination. The villagers watched in disbelief as he began the difficult journey. He remembered every stone and every turn in that path from his younger days. His old, tired legs trembled, but his will was made of iron. He walked all day and all night, driven by the memory of the villagers' faces and the thought of quenching their thirst. Finally, he reached the well. He drank just enough to regain some strength, and then began the long, slow journey back, carrying heavy water skins on his back. When he finally stumbled back into the village, a hero's welcome awaited him. The very animals who had mocked him now looked at him with awe and respect. He had saved them all. This simple donkey teaches us a profound lesson. He never worked for applause or for an immediate reward. He worked with sincerity and patience, what we call Sabr. He trusted that his efforts were seen, even when no one else was watching. And in the end, his reward came, not in the form of a prize, but in the strength and resilience he had built over a lifetime of dedicated service. It reminds us that true strength isn't about being the loudest or the fastest, but about having the patience to persevere. Sabr and sincere hard work are never, ever wasted. Trust the process, trust the timing, and know that every single effort is being recorded. Thank you for watching.